I just got back from Japan a couple of days ago. So I went shopping while I was there at this amazing art store called Sakaido, and it's huge. It's like, it's just like a whole building. I think there's 5 or 6 floors just of art supplies. So I went there at the end of my trip, so I was kind of running low on money by that time. But luckily my boyfriend was nice enough to give me some money just so I could buy something before I left. So I did, and this is what I got, and also this. So these are Japanese watercolors. I haven't used them before, and I saw everyone online talking about the Gansai Tambi, the Kuretake ones, which is what I was intending to get. So yeah, I went in there, had a look, had finally decided the size I wanted, and then one of the girls working at the shop came up to me and said, actually, this brand, the Kissho brand, is more popular in Japan and it's better quality. So I was like, now I don't know what to get, because I'd watched so many reviews on the Gansai Tambi, the Kuretake ones. But I took her advice and I went with these. It's kind of a lie. I got a bigger pack of these, and I got a small one of the Gansai Tambi. So this is the Kissho brand that she recommended. I've actually already changed the order of the colors in here because they just didn't really make sense to me before. They were kind of random, and they're so dark, like it's really hard to tell what they are until you put them on paper. So it made more sense for me to put them in an order I understood. There's also like color names on the inside, but obviously that doesn't apply to me now that I've moved them all. So the second box, this actually is the same Kissho packaging, but I just chose individual colors. This one actually is still a Kissho paint here, the gold, but all of these ones are the Kuretake Gansai Tambi. So I just tried to get some primary colors so I could mix my own. And then this is just like a plum purple because I liked that color. And this is, I'm pretty sure they call this silver, but it's more like a pearly white, which I really liked. So I was happy with that color. But I got one of each just to compare. I really love metallic colors, but I already have like, oh my god, like so many of the fine tech pearlescent colors, so I really didn't need more, but I wanted to get them just to compare, see how easily they activate, things like that. So yeah, I got them to try. So let's get to it.
Half empty, half full, cup runneth over, horns aplenty, coffers full, we're starting over. Empty, half full, cup runneth over, horns aplenty, coffers full, we're starting over. I write you a story, but it loses its thread. And all of my witnesses keep turning up dead.
Okay, so here I decided to just swatch these colors once more. I felt like I was a bit heavy-handed the first time, so yeah, I tried them again with a little more water. So this is the first metallic one that I swatched. It's the Kuretake Gansai Tambi. I think the color is like, I think it's called silver, but it's more like a pearl white, which I prefer over silver. And then this one is the Kissho Gold. And they are very different in their shine. I found the Gansai Tambi one to be a lot more sparkly. The gold kind of reminded me of, like, you know, the Prismacolor pens or the Artline pens? It's like still a really shiny gold, but it's not like twinkling, it's not got sparkles, but it's really metallic, like a proper piece of metal or something. So that was the difference I found in those. And now I'm just mixing colors to see how they react to one another. So the pink and the blue was the Kissho, and the red and the yellow was the Kuretake. Both of them seem to mix really well. I have found with some colors that they tend to kind of muddy easily. Like, I think compared to a normal Western style or European style watercolor, they do muddy more easily, but for what they are, they still mix really well. Oh, okay, so here I'm just kind of swatching the closest colors I could find in the Kissho and the Kuretake, just to show the pigmentation difference. They did come out pretty much the same when I did it here, but the first time I swatched these, I found that it was just, I don't know, a really big difference. I don't know if it was the type of paper I used, but yeah, the first time the Kuretake definitely didn't look as pigmented. I might include a photo of that at the end just to show what I mean. I think once these dry down as well, you can see a little bit more that there's more pigment in the Kissho. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm mixing the Kissho and the Kuretake together just to see how they go. Ah, perfect. I really like that green, actually. I really don't like the green that my primary colors make in the Kuretake, so it's nice to know I can just mix them with some other blues from the Kissho and still look good. Okay, so this is when I was trying to tint the metallics. It worked really easily. So this is just kind of making like a darker gold, maybe an antique gold or something. And there is some white in that purple one underneath, but it's pretty hard to see that. And finally, I'm just playing a bit more with the Kissho, just blending. So that's the overall test swatches. Yeah, you can see the shine on those metallics really well. The gold and the white, you could definitely layer them more. I just wanted to show what it's like when you first put them down. But yeah, you can build them up to like a very opaque, shiny finish. There is a little bit of a shine on these paints compared to a normal watercolor, but it's not really noticeable unless you've got thick paint. Okay, so this is when I first swatched them, and the Kuretake is much more pale. And that was just a test painting I did. And the metallic outline was actually the fine tech. Okay, so my overall thoughts on these paints. I really like them. I like both of them actually. Like, there's not really one that I prefer over the other. The Kissho, like I said, they did turn out better the first time when I did them in my moleskin. I feel like it was kind of hard to see in my photo, but also my lighting's not very good, yeah. But like, this is the Kuretake, this is the Kissho, and you can see the pigmentation difference. Like, it's really different. But then when I did them on my normal watercolor paper, they worked fine. So maybe some papers alter the effect, I'm not quite sure. The metallics, I really like both of them. I think they were excellent. Yeah, like I said, the Kuretake seems to be a lot more sparkly looking. The Kissho, sorry. The Kissho, yeah, it's beautiful, but not like a sparkly, starry, kind of glittery shimmer. It's just like a shine, like a very good shine. Looks like metal. Yeah, I did find they lift really easily, so if you're doing a lot of layering, maybe that's not so good for you. But yeah, I really like them. They did muddy a little bit, I found. Especially when I did this painting. Sorry, it's such bad lighting. There we go. But yeah, I found like when I mixed the greens with these like gray kind of colors, they sort of reactivated and started blending into each other, which I didn't really want. But yeah, like if you were careful with your painting, that definitely wouldn't be a problem. It's just not what I was used to. They do have a slight shine. These are some tests I did earlier. Not sure if you can see. Oh, there we go. Especially in that blue. Yeah, if they're on really thick, the colors will sort of have a shine in the light. And yeah, other than that, I'm pretty happy with them, especially for the price. You can get these so cheap, and they're real pigment, so they're not going to fade. Normally if you buy cheap watercolors, they're dye-based, so they fade over time. But yeah, I think these are awesome. They'd be perfect for anyone starting out, and even for professionals. I like how big the pans are. Yeah, I like that you can fit like a whole big brush into these. I could even... something like that would totally fit in there. So that's cool if you like to do washes. The pans, as you can see, they're much wider than normal, but they're not filled as much. Yeah, I think you can kind of see. They're not filled to the top, so you're probably getting the same amount you would get in one of the half pans. It's just doubled on top, I guess, normally. But yeah, I think they go really far. Awesome. I'm really happy with them, so if you were thinking of buying some, I recommend them. Thanks for watching. Bye.